Okay, to braai a fish, I'm going to fillet off a piece and then braai it. So I take the head off. And as you can see, it's not scaled. When you braai fish, this is actually protection. So this will go black in most instances because you've got the skin with the scales and protects the meat for the braai. Because fish is obviously a very delicate meat to braai, so you want to protect it. Okay, I'm going to rub the fish fillet with a bit of olive oil. That helps for the fish to stick on the grid. And now I'm going to season the fish. It's very important to season fish properly. It asks for salt, but not too long before you go to the fire. A couple of minutes before you go to fire, you season the fish. I'm going to baste with lemon, but you can baste with garlic butter as I mentioned, or if you want another sauce, baste towards the end, otherwise the sugars in the sauce often burns black on the fish. So I'm going to put this on the board and go outside to the fire. So what I do is I always sort of break up the coals, make a nice and even bed so the heat is evenly spread. Okay, so then I put the grid on, and I like to put the grid on a little while before I put the fish or the meat on the grid. Heat heats the grid up, and then you get that singeing effect. If you have a cold grid, it slows down the process. Okay, so we're going to put the fish on. I put the flesh side first down towards the heat, brown that first before we turn it around. Nice and brown. Off the other side, and then just dress a bit with lemon. It doesn't really matter how much lemon you squeeze on, it's always nice. And this helps to also moisturize the meat and dry out. This particular fish is a yellowtail. It's family of the tuna sort of species. It's quite a lean fish, oily. So it's not a soft flaky fish. So it's drier than your cob or Cape salmon, etc. So you need to lubricate it a bit. So to check when the fish is done, I use a small knife. I just pry open the meat, look down towards the skin, and I see now it's still raw. Or if you push it through and there's the resistance, you see the fish is way to go, and you leave it a little bit more. But I'm going to leave it now on the skin side. The skin can go black, it's fine, but now you retain all the juices. If you look over here, all this nice little natural fat from the belly bubbling up, and you don't want to lose that juice by turning it all the time. So you've done this side once, and now you leave it to finish cooking through from the bottom, from the skin side up. So we're going to take the fish off now. It's done. I always look for the fish not to be overdone. It needs to be opaque, like not almost like a medium rare steak, but you don't do the fish, you don't finish your fish on the fire, otherwise the fish dries out. Fish cooks after you've taken it off the fire. It cooks itself to perfection, so you need to take it off at the right moment. I basically put the there you are. Easy way of getting the fish off.